Welcome back to... This time we're going to be playing as a big gatling bot. I like how I had a robot character right there to turn into a playable class, but nah, big gatling bot. Laser Tank has the ability to slide across the ground. It has a double jump, as that is the first thing you'd think a stationary turret would be able to do. It uses the Z laser, which is just foot soldiers primary. Now we have 3 zombie classes that just have the exact same primary weapon. But don't worry, because Laser Tank has a whole new set of abilities, such as Damage Vacuum. This ability has the unique function of flooding the screen with flashing blue rings. These rings not only reduce the bitrate of the recording, but also reduce the damage you take whilst increasing your own damage output. As much as I'd love to discuss the horrific balancing implications behind this ability, I'd much rather just move on to the next one, which are these little 5G towers you can place down that also have the unique ability of vomiting blue lights onto the screen and afflicting nearby plants with the woke mind virus, making them take 2 damage. This also heals you and other robots that stand nearby. The final ability is the Blast Beam, which is literally that one Space Cadet ability from BFN if it was... Also, if you double jump in quick succession, you get a speed boost, which is why you will constantly see cool down at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, we go to... I decide to spawn inferior versions of the laser tank to assist us. A big problem you might see is that you can barely tell what the fuck is going on half the time because it just floods your screen with blue and pink flashes. After witnessing the whimsical grin on the laser tank's face, we are tasked with collecting pop smarts. We don't, and we are punished. We encounter the pickle in its volcanic lair, where it counters our blue effect vomit with green effect vomit. All 4 laser tanks close in on the pickle's lair like it's an enemy of the United States. It attempts to flee, but to no avail. Also, good god, what is happening? Overloading the screen with so many effects, you'd think the pickle had overdosed on LSD. After witnessing a hovering 5G tower, the pickle gets its head stuck in a wall. Wave 5 and... I like how he just pokes his head out of the lava. After fighting the crystal chrysanthemum, this horrible thing appears just as that other horrible thing appears. Why did I make this a thing that you can encounter in it? It's just so obnoxious. Just die! It also appears that the regular Gatling bots are starting to gain sentience and are beginning to move. The humble laser tanks nest on the serene beaches of Boney Island, where they protect their young from teriotoxins. They're really just putting 5G towers anywhere these days. The sorceress's shrooms make us fight a horde of hypno shrooms and the nefarious dark daffodil. Can we just appreciate the design here? Okay guys, today I'm going to be grabbing a white star PNG and just throwing it at this Rose's cape. Also, I'm making you black. Also, it turns on bus mods. I like how when they die, they just do an idle animation and emit pink smoke like it's just booted up Minecraft with realistic shaders and ray tracing. Wave 8 is... I am genuinely so fucking sick of looking at Torchwoods. If I ever update this mod again, there will be a large stump-shaped hole in the character selection screen. Speaking of large stumps, look who it is! I told you that big weed would be back. The laser tanks are very eager to see the big weed as they head straight for them. This leaves the base unprotected and it takes massive damage. Genuinely, what the fuck am I supposed to do about this? This base is looking like a British pavement with the amount of weeds I'm seeing on it. This proves too much for the infrastructure of Boney Islands and the weed seize control. Not a good start for you, laser tank. Next variant is the laser bank. Good lord.
Hey, you know everyone's favorite character, Z7 Imp? What if he was a mounted gold turret?
This is what laser bank is. The only penalty this abomination gets is less health, because we know that always works out for balancing overpowered characters. He also makes plants drop their pocket change on death, so this character's gimmick is just mugging people. Also, another thing about this class is that, much like Z-Mex, they are stunned for about half a decade when hit by EM Peach. We go to... How many maps are in this game? Why is this one in particular so common? Anyway, Zen Peak The golden gatling bot goes to the golden garden. I decide to spawn one small golden gatling bot. We will protect him with our lives. As every single weed drops a coin, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this. This cactus drops an entire bag of coins. We really just mugged an elderly woman for a purse. After discussing local politics with these distinguished gentlemen, we are attacked by a horde of dandelions. Dandelion Dominator. Can't wait for the next elite boss. Squash sub. Wave 5 doesn't spawn a Torchwood. Damn, Torchwood really just lives in my head rent-free now, doesn't he? All I can think about when I play this is how many times I'm going to see that fucking tree. After seeing my child has been displaced slightly by a 5G tower, Wave 7 spams evil fucked up plants at me, such as
Count Chombula, the citron variant we haven't played as yet, and Vampire Flower, and the most monstrous plants of them all.
Wood Shield Weed. Also, Dark Daffodil spawns again and... What the fuck? You just spawn camped me with boss mods. The state of Garden Warfare 2 in 2025. What a sad display. Next time spawns the Juicer, who juices all over my allies, and yet again I am on the cusp of losing. And because it's a damn orange, it stuns me for about 10 seconds every time. Also, I have one self-revive left. I should probably should stock up on those. I swear half of these elite encounters ended me dragging them around some sort of stone pillar for a solid 10 minutes, slowly whittling them down.
Luckily, my orbital bombardment robots are quite useful in this scenario. Stop the squash!
Wave 9, oh my god. At least Snowy Joe shows up. I love this genre of elites that just have a really non-problematic gimmick and have a funny name like Terry, Ted, and McGee. Also, our son died. Damn. Wave 10 and... It is really getting hard to write anything original in this series.
Torchwood Boney Island Champions.
Only have 3 fucking jokes in this series. There's still like 10 glasses left. What am I even supposed to say?
Wow, look, it's Giga Torchwood. Look at all the Torchwoods. Everyone is dead.
I'm being melted into a molten golden puddle by a fire chomper. Oh look, I fucking lost. Good god. Useless machine. The last variant, yes, these don't really have many. Blazer Tank. Wouldn't it have been better if the variants were just the other robots? Who the fuck is Blazer Tank? Blazer Tank has the unique gimmick of... Blazer Tank is a fire variant. However, due to the fact that having a hit scan fire weapon sounds like the most obnoxious thing to ever exist, you have to hit enemies for a little while before they ignite, like pointing a magnifying glass at an ant. We go to, oh my fucking god, holy shit, Colosseum. We go to the middle, and I'm sick of losing, so I'm just gonna spam DJ uplinks everywhere. Absolutely nothing noteworthy happens until the 4th joke in this series is not even in an underground lair this time. Why are you even here? After firing a superheated laser at the pickle until it stops moving, Wave 5 spawns a Torchwood Elite boss. House of Fun? More like House of... I need to make other types of videos. This is just so depressing. I cannot think of anything to say. This video has just evolved into me complaining. I'm sorry. Wave 8 gets us to hunt the champions. So you know what Wave 9's gonna be? Electric characters. Gone from Power Chomper to Power Station. Why did that kill me so fast? Speaking of being killed, this Rose spawns in that just kills me. Good God, can any of these robots win a single match? Wouldn't get this sort of behavior from the hide and shoot bot. I prepare for the power chompers next time by spawning in this megaphone thing that screams at them when they get close. This Rose spawns again and creates a giant electric web across the entire map. What the hell? Wave 10 and it's our good friend Big Stump, which means, well look, is the big lead. I'd bet it'd be even funnier if I accompanied this thing's arrival with the stock scream effect. Big Stump also starts moving around all my uplink bots, feels bad about it, moves it back to its original position, and then smashes it with a club. We actually win for once. Maybe this class isn't complete dog shit after all. Though in the other two's defense, they did get the most obnoxious combinations of elites and special waves. So that was yet another installment in the series. Remember to like and subscribe and send your money to me immediately, and you will get the Noctis Square by your name. Also keep an eye out for when I release a poll, so you too can decide which character I am tormented with next time I do this exact same video for like the 9th time.